What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have liked and sub, and let's get into this. Homeworld 3 unfortunately met a fate similar to a lot of games, movies, and TV shows: DEI infiltration and ruination. In this case, didn't even need Sweet Baby Inc.'s help. Of course, the call came in from the house, as we have seen before. Gearbox deletes the Lynn Joyce interview, the narrative writer who ruined Homeworld 3. Desperate to hide the heavy-handed DEI treatment Gearbox gave to their latest video game in the Homeworld franchise, Gearbox not only pulled the interview with rabid leftists and managing director narrative properties at Gearbox, Lynn Joyce, from Homeworld webpage, but now moderators on the game's official boards are also banning anyone who criticizes the story or merely asks whether Sweet Baby Inc. or any DEI narrative writers were involved in Homeworld 3. Gamers have sent Cabrutus, and the reason for the ban being cited, here's the proof of it: you have been banned from Homeworld 3 Community Hub. Uh, yeah, all of it related to asking specifically about Sweet Baby Inc. Cabrutus looked into the issue and found that although there is no evidence of Sweet Baby Inc., like I said, these companies are already corrupted now, all on their own. It's a perpetual motion machine of DEI just burning through their devs. Involvement in Gearbox Homeworld 3, there was DEI narrative writers and influences involved, again, from inside the house. Cabrutus consequently put Gearbox Homeworld 3 on his Sweet Baby Inc. detected Steam page, making the game as not recommended, as if, and it would certainly be on the DEI detected page, even if it wasn't from Sweet Baby Inc. specifically. As if having rabid leftist Lynn Joyce in charge of Gearbox Homeworld 3's narrative writing wasn't enough, it appears from the Homeworld 3 credits that apart from Lynn Joyce, at least two DEI groups were involved in Gearbox Homeworld 3. One is the Academic Center for Digital Media, who advocates for justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion in games. The other is Canadian-based community group called Diversity in Games, who, according to their webpage, care about curating a safe space for marginalized members of the gaming industry, which at this point would be a straight white male. Heyo. With a focus on inclusivity, we know there are many incredible people from all backgrounds and experience making an impact on the Vancouver development scene, and we're inspired to help make sure that trend continues. The Archcast video game commentator pointed out massive changes from previous iterations of Homeworld. Yes, shout out to my chat earlier that they've been destroyed over this Homeworld, as well as changes from original trailers to the Homeworld 3 game. It would appear the massive changes were made by Lynn Joyce after she got involved in Gearbox. Says the Homeworld 3 storyline is a huge disappointment, eschewing the hyperspace lore among other issues. In Homeworld 3, hyperspace now apparently has powers beyond transportation, and these lore violations conflicts with gameplay. He also pointed out that whereas previous Homeworld video games were written and presented as a massive space opera, Homeworld 3 now has a very narrowly focused on three main characters: Imogen Sajet, the protagonist, who now possesses a massive chin after the DEI upgrades, the original trailer. Two, her intelligence officer, Isaac Paktu, and three, the antagonist, the incarnate queen, who pops out of nowhere with range of explainable powers, who gets a sympathetic send-off with Imogen saying she will end her pain and bring her peace. Yeah, there you go. There's original, yeah, cute, feminine, smaller chin, cheekbones, boom, big ass cheekbones, big old wide chin, looks like she could take a clock. Yeah, there are these are the three readily apparent aspects of the game where Lynn Joyce's DEI influence is undeniable. One, again, Imogen's massive chin, which is in line with woke cultists believe that no female character should have feminine attributes. And of course, we've seen that the reason they do that is to not offend their queer, non-binary, transgender, mythical modern audience, because as we've seen, beautiful women like beautiful women, strong men will look at another strong man and go, wow, how do we get arms like that? It is only this one specific group that looks at a man, masculine or a feminine physique, and then gets uncomfortable because they can't achieve it or something. I don't know. So it's not unrealistic beauty standards. It's that. The second is the addition of a diverse cast of characters, where these characters were mostly faceless in previous iterations of the game. In Homeworld 3, they are now given faces, and they are diverse. I bet they are. The third obvious indication of DEI influence is the treatment of the antagonist. The antagonist is simply misunderstood. And oh God, where have we seen that? Where all of a sudden audiences now are more aligned with the villain and understanding the villain than the supposed heroes of the story. They went with that. Misunderstood, not really evil, because in line with woke cultist belief, women can never be evil. It is probably too late for Gearbox to attempt to hide DEI influences in Homeworld 3. After all, Cabrutus already added it to Sweet Baby Inc. And even though, like I said, there's no proof that Sweet Baby Inc. directly, there were other narratives, which means I'm sure this is on DEI detected. And you can see here the Steam reviews for it already mixed, over 3,000 mixed. Top ones just not happy with the lore changes, not happy with the villain. The story is boring. They think the cinematics are bad. Yeah, this is what happens when people who have no idea about your games come into it, insert their DEI agendas in their narrative. They didn't give a shit about you, the player. They didn't care about making it a worthy game in the series. All they cared about was, do we have enough black, female, gay, etc., check boxes. And that's what it is. And unfortunately, this is what it takes. It takes people seeing the things they love. It takes them personally being affected for them to do and say something. So by all means, let's stop this right now. Call DEI out where you see it. DEIdetected.com exists for a reason, and it's a good one. So please be sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And
well, bye.